Today turned out, it was cold this morning.
It was.
But it turned out to be absolutely fabulous. We really wanted to do this live outside.
But it's still a little too chilly in the shade if you're not moving around. And if you sit in the sun, you can't see the screen. And
she's lying. She was just too lazy to find chairs for us to sit in.
There's that too. I totally talked myself out of it.
Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Dave.
And Daisy.
Hi, Troy.
How's it going?
Trish, hello.
Hey, Peter.
Peter, hello. Pam.
Hey, Pam, hello.
Hi.
Master Jane. Crazy family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. James.
Hi, James.
Kim, hello.
Hello, Kim.
Jesus is Lord.
Lynn, hello.
So, all I gotta say is, like, I'm wore out. It's early in the day, and I haven't really accomplished much other than keeping 4 of our grandkids alive.
She had the grandkids today.
Only 4 of them.
Luckily, I had to leave and go to Oklahoma City. And I was gone for most of that. Well, actually, all of it.
Hey, Jake. Yeah.
Hey, Jake. Hey, Liam. I was gone for most of it. But, yeah, she's been complaining ever since I got home.
I was like, I either need coffee or a nap. Hey, Tony.
Her daughter was leaving the driveway whenever I was coming back home.
Yeah.
So I lucked out. I don't know how I did that, but I lucked out. And she's been complaining the whole day.
Yeah. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Darren. And Pat Montgomery. Hello. Yeah, so I'm drinking coffee right now because the day is long from over. And I'm ready for bed.
So what?
Our grandkids are 5, 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah, that's in man.
And the 5-year-old, he's
Hillbilly Frank's hi.
He's a little autistic, and he's got like
Tony.
That orange hair, and he's just he's so wound up. It's nuts. And so I just both nap first and then coffee. That would have been a good idea.
Shh, Kylie's here.
Oh, yeah. Y'all don't tell her I was talking crap about her already. Yeah, they are a tough bunch. They weren't bad.
Hi, Gary.
I just am so glad that I had kids when I was young, because I'm not even 40 yet, but I do not want little kids anymore. They're fun, but I was happy when she came to pick them up, because I was like, all right, now it's time for me to go to sleep.
And she didn't even have to deal with them all that much. The rest of the kids had them outside playing with them most of the day.
Yeah.
But
Kylie, did they take a nap when they got home? Because they've been running around in the yard. The 5-year-old, it's so funny.
Hi, Dolores.
I was telling him that he could pet our pigs. We've got coons. And I was like, he's really nice. You can pet him. And so Jonas went over and he would pet the pig. And then he'd climb on top of him and lay down and just like hug him. It was so cute.
And he just laid there.
Yeah, and the pig didn't mind.
Yeah, just laid there and let him crawl on him and hug him.
Yeah. Age 45. Wiley's closer to that.
Hell no, they didn't take a nap.
Well, the baby did. The baby was sleeping the entire time.
So Kylie is actually their mama.
Yeah, she's my daughter. She's 24.
I'm tired of all this rain. Well, you just keep it out there, Dave, because we don't want it. It's supposed to be coming tomorrow, and we don't want it.
Yeah.
Says you.
Hi, Tina.
Says you. That gives me a reason to stay in my room. It's too rainy to go outside.
The 1-year-old, she didn't make a sound at all.
So yesterday, when Jenn agreed to this,
hey, Daisy.
When Jenn agreed to this, she was like, well, everybody's going to have to get up early in the morning because, as soon as they get here, there's going to be baby crying and blah, blah, blah.
I was wrong.
She was totally wrong. The baby was absolutely, you never heard a peep out of her.
She was the quietest one. mean, that's a little of a stretch. She made a couple of grunts, but that's it.
Yeah. She gave you the stink eye from time to time.
Yeah.
I think she's got that down to an art. Hey, Gary. Yes, we have been busy for months getting ready for our move.
Yep.
And the closer it gets, the more I get stressed out about
Yeah,
it.
the more stressed out we're getting. As of right now, and hey, Jody.
Hey, Jody.
As
Look what we're using.
Yeah. Oh my
thing's
gosh,
awesome.
Jody, that thing is so awesome. So, Daisy, how many grandchildren do you have?
Let's see. I've got
A
4.
lot.
85.
You've got
It's probably close.
4 with 1 on the way.
Yeah, 4
So
with 1 on. So 8,
9.
9.
Almost
9.
8.5.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Too many.
So-
Adley is currently screaming at the top of her lungs because the boys won't give her
Everything she wants.
Well, she was.
Well,
What little bit I was here, she was absolutely a sweetheart.
Yeah. I was like, dang, if all babies were like that, everybody would want more of them. Yeah, so between the 2 of us, we have about 9. Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay, so Kylie's brother's having a baby, too.
Oh,
Yeah. So, make that 10.
wow.
Or 9. We have 8 and 2 halves.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And Kylie, I think it's Jeremy has a baby too. But I didn't really raise those kids, so yeah.
So anyway, we was talking about. Hi, Joseph. Thanks.
I told Tony said we have 10 grandkids. I told the kids to Hey Joseph.
Somebody was asking about when we was moving or whatever, getting ready to move, and so the thing is we're ready to move. We're ready. We want to go, but responsibilities come first. We've got make sure bills are paid here before we start spending money on gas to go back and forth to Arkansas.
We don't want to leave a big bill here because we won't be able to. It'll just make it that much harder.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
when we move.
So, other than just tying up some little things here and there as far as the buses go and stuff like that, we're pretty much ready. And we would like to be moving now, but like I said, responsibilities come first. We've got other things to do before we start spending the money to get over there. So.
Sharon is from Kentucky, and she said she's excited, looking forward to watching our journey.
Awesome.
We're excited to share our journey. It's going to be pretty unique, I think, from most other channels. We are not starting out with a big wad of cash at all. I mean, we're barely going to have enough to make the move, so...
Yeah.
We're starting out with maybe $2.
Yeah. Emily said we'll have about $2 when we're done. So.
Max. Maybe $2.01.
Yeah. Grandkids are like chihuahuas. 1 minute they're too quiet, the next minute they're raising hell, but that's the best part about them being grandkids. Spoil them and send them home. Yeah. I told Kylie, I was like, I should have just sugared them up and sent them home.
Yeah, right.
But we don't have a lot of candy around here. Instead, they're being potty trained, and I was like, okay, guys, if you don't pee or poop in your diaper, you can have some candy.
So Lynn, it sounds like she's got 5 and I've got 5.
Mm-hmm. At the moment.
Yeah.
You've got almost as many grandchildren as you have children.
I have as many grandchildren as
Yeah.
I have children. Yes.
My chihuahua only makes noise when she wants people's attention. Wiley's mom has
Hi,
a
Glenda.
chihuahua, and she doesn't make a lot of noise, but she will definitely let you know when she wants your attention, because she'll jump up next to you and sit on the couch next to you, and she'll just scratch you with her paw.
Yeah, no.
Until you pet her, and then you pet her, and as soon as you stop, she's doing it again.
This one time I was wearing shorts and both of my legs were torn up by the time we got
She was
in the
trying
car
to tell
and
you she wanted pet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. When they're too quiet, yeah, that's absolutely right.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that goes with me too.
Yeah.
So this morning, I had to make a trip to Oklahoma City and pick up another load of 55-gallon drums.
You didn't have to, you just did.
So that's what got me out of having to watch Grandkids this morning.
And I didn't know why they had to do that. I usually go with them to help them because it's just a lot easier with ratchet straps when you have 2 people. And so I sent Michael, and I was like, Michael, you want to help Wiley or you want to babysit? And he's like...
He was gone.
Yeah.
He almost set his feet on fire. He went out the door so fast.
Yeah. That's funny. My Chihuahua thinks she's a wolf. She howls like one. Hey, Tim.
Hi, Tim. Yes, sir. We are. I actually got in contact with the guy that I'm picking the hay up from on Friday. So I'm going to be going over and picking hay up Friday, so preloading my trailer. And we will be getting up and going. I think the first meetup is at the Fire Lake Grand Casino right here in Shawnee at 7 o'clock Saturday morning.
7 in the morning.
Yeah. And I'm actually, so what I'm thinking is I'm not sure that we're going to be part of the convoy. So is what we're thinking of doing is I want to leave out a little bit early. And so the first part of the meetup is going to be here at Fire Lake Grand. And the next part of the meetup is going to be out at exit 108 on I-40, which is the exit we take and go north to Sealing, Oklahoma. And I want to go past that point where we can make a video and record all the trucks going by. So it looks like as of right now about 20 trucks fully loaded with hay. And I would like to get ahead of them and get a good video of them all going by. So
we are going to do a live stream I think it'll probably happen tomorrow. We're going to grab a couple of the different mics that we have, and we're going to do a test run in Wiley's truck and see which one performs the best as far as sound reduction and stuff, because his truck is really loud. And
of course, most of y'all know that.
Yeah. Most of y'all know that. It does bother some people. They say it's really hard to hear us and the truck's too loud. And I understand. I totally understand that. So if you can't be part of it, but Friday, we think we're going to do the live stream at the normal time, but we'll be picking up hay, so I don't know how long it's going to take. And then Saturday, we're going to do another live stream while we do the convoy thing.
So, and actually, just so y'all know, the convoy and, everything we're going to be doing on Saturday will be on my channel over at Working with Wiley.
Mm-hmm.
So,
because that's hauling stuff.
Yeah.
So,
if y'all want to watch, if y'all want to be part of the live stream or whatever while we're doing delivering the hay Saturday, that will be over at Working with Wiley.
It'll probably be a most of the day live stream just because.
Yeah.
And but we will be driving through rural east or western Oklahoma, and so there are dead pockets.
There's a lot of
no
dead
service.
pockets out there. So
we'll go live as much as we can.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
And today, so just before this live stream started, I had some people come pick up some of my 275-gallon totes, and I brought some down to the house. We're fixing to get started on our off-grid shower bathroom setup. I think it's going to be very interesting, and we'll be having some videos coming out pretty soon on that.
Jesus' Lord said, "Be happy we're not neighbors, Dave. I'd be stalking Daisy to get a chance to love on her." Daisy's so cute. She's so cute.
I had to miss the live in the truck because I had a hearing problem, and all I could do was hear the truck. Couldn't watch it. Yeah, Nancy, we know. I mean, that truck is just so loud. We're trying.
It's even louder when you're riding in it.
Like she said, hopefully we can get some test time tomorrow and test out a few different mics and stuff and see if we can get some noise canceling mics that'll cut that noise out of the background so we can talk clear. Hopefully we can get that done. I don't know.
Yeah, we've got a couple. We've got some lapel mics.
Oh no, James, you broke your MT Homestead mug.
Yeah. We missed Tim's comment. He said anything you guys do is worth watching.
Oh, hey. Thanks, Tim.
I don't understand why some people complain about everything. Just watch and enjoy the show. Yeah, it's just a lot of people get behind the screen and they grow a pair, and I mean, we haven't really caught a lot of flack from YouTube, but a lot of our friends who have much larger channels than we do, I know they get criticized all the time.
Well, thanks, Barbara. Hi, Christy. Melva and Donnie.
Hello.
Love the truck. Thank you so much. I love it too. Yeah.
I wish it was just a little bit quieter.
Yeah.
And had better suspension, because you ride around in it and it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
1-ton dually, 4-wheel drive, short wheelbase. It's rough riding.
It's awful.
It's not that bad when you have a load on the trailer, but it's bad when it's empty for sure.
Yeah.
And like we said, Friday and Saturday is going to be live for us. Friday at 4 o'clock. Saturday, I'm not sure what time it'll be on, but I'm sure it'll be early. Probably, once we hit the road, 7, 8 o'clock, something like that, we'll probably start a live stream. And that's, delivering the hay out into western Oklahoma.
Hello from Norway. Hello, Morton. How are you?
Hi, Morton.
How's the weather in Norway?
Thanks, Lynn. I do too.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to go pick her up and take her riding around with me. Where she won't complain about how loud my truck is.
She is in Oklahoma. You wouldn't have to go that far.
Yeah, exactly, Trish. Exactly.
We would like to make it a little more enjoyable for y'all, though. Like, it'd be nice if you could hear it in the background, but then we didn't have to yell.
Yeah, right.
To talk over it. That would be nice.
So when we went to Alabama, we done that live. I don't even know how many hours we wound up spending on lives going to Alabama.
Yeah.
But by the time that was all said and done, I was hoarse for like a week because oh man,
having to yell over the truck. Of all the service dogs they had to choose from, Daisy was overlooked because she is blind in one eye. I chose her because I'm not perfect either, and it was the best decision for both of us.
That's awesome, Dave.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I get to see things I never get to see before your guys' lens. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't necessarily do things the right way, but we do things the way that we can with what we have.
Yeah.
So when we repaired the kitchen trailer, most of the materials we used for that was like left over from the school buses that we built out for the kids. And so it didn't cost us anything. And when Sheila Tubbs had brought us the trailer, she also gave us a couple sinks. And so we were able to just snatch a faucet.
Yeah.
The first faucet that I was going to use to replace it, it was pretty funny. I guess I had just turned the camera off because I didn't catch it. But Wiley had just finished installing it and turned the water on, and he was messing with the knobs, and the knob came off, and there's water shooting out of it.
The whole, shut-off mechanism blew out, and it was spraying water everywhere, soaked me. But anyway, James, to be totally honest with you, it's just the finance thing right now. We're trying to get everything put together here, and to be totally honest, this thing that I volunteered for Saturday to deliver this hay is going to put a little bit of a crimp in some of our plans because, we really don't need to be spending the money on fuel. But like we've always been, we usually put other people first, and that's what it's all about for us.
It doesn't bother us to do that. We love helping other people, but it often ends us in a position like, well... We probably should have spent that money differently, but we feel good about it because, we were able to help somebody else.
That being said, it's just a finance thing for us. As soon as we get where we can, I'm definitely coming. It's just trying to, the whole finance thing.
And, that goes into all of our moving stuff too.
Yeah.
We've had several of the family members have reached out and offered to help us move, but I feel obligated to pay for their fuel and feed them and, make sure they have everything that they need, drinks and stuff. And I just know that that's going to cost a lot.
Yeah.
And so yeah. Who is all the hay for?
Trish, we had some major wildfires out in western Oklahoma, the Panhandle, all that. Mm-hmm. Texas was even worse. And so we have a bunch of our friends got together put together a convoy of trucks, and we're hauling hay out to the farmers and stuff out there.
Yeah,
because all the animals don't have anything to eat. It burn
all
up
just
all
die.
their grass. There's nothing out there, and it burn up all their hay. It burn up all their grass. It burn up. So we put a whole big deal together where we're convoying a bunch of hay out there to try to help with relief.
Yeah, we don't exactly know who we're taking it to.
Yeah, no.
Do you know? Did you say we're going to Sealing?
Yeah. So
Okay.
so there's a truck stop in Sealing, and we're all going to meet there. And then I guess Connor has a connection that's going to meet us there, and they're going to tell us where, what farms or where,
which people,
where
we're
going.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's something, we have always had servants' hearts, and we had stopped our Feeding the Homeless program in June because of unforeseen circumstances, and then we ended up running out of funding and weren't able to start back up. So, and then plus we're moving, so we were planning on stopping at the end of the year anyway. And to be quite honest, our hearts are just saying that we need to do something for somebody else. We feel, thank you, Pat. Oh my gosh, we
Pat,
feel
thank
like
you.
we have to, I start feeling kind of depressed almost. And then I feel like I need to do something for somebody else, and it lifts my spirits. And not that I have a reason to be depressed or whatever. I just start, after time goes by and I haven't done something nice for somebody, I start feeling bad, like I don't have a purpose or something. And so, I don't know. It's, yeah. I don't know how else to explain
Guys, and I want to make this clear. I'm not saying this because I'm asking for money.
Yeah, no,
okay?
no. We're just venting.
It's just, I want people, James has something that he wants us to come all the way to Texas and pick up from him. There's things going on right now that, we're doing our best to make, ends meet.
At current gas prices right now, it costs about $200 to fill up Wiley's truck.
Yeah. So anyway, we're not begging for money or asking for money. That's not what this is for. We greatly appreciate it. Yes. But I just want to make it clear that's not what this is about. I just want to explain to James, that what's going on.
And everybody else, because I know that we've put it out there that we want to move in April.
Yeah.
And particularly the first half of April, and we just have to make sure that we've got our ducks in a row before we can.
We have things in the works. Mm-hmm. It's just, it's just not here yet, and the money's not coming in yet. So we'll just see how that all works out.
Hey, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy. And Tammy.
Yeah. Tammy with a Y and Tammy with an I.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much that. But I see 87 people and 53 thumbs ups. Would you all please hit that like button?
Yep.
Really helps us out. Double dare. Yes, he does, Trish.
Amen,
I
Trish.
can't tell you how many times we've been like, what are we going to do? And then something just happens and we're like, oh, hey, that's exactly down to the penny, the amount that we needed to do whatever.
So, I mean, it works like this pretty much every time for us. And it's, just like, my cousin calling me and having me come pick up all these.
Hey, Belinda.
Hi, Belinda. Coming and picking up all these, 275-gallon totes and barrels and all that stuff, was just, it's worked out perfect again that, we've got them home and, we are selling a number of them and, it's all working out great. It will all, we have total faith it's all going to work out, but like I said, it just, when it's time for it to fall in its place, it will.
He's pulled me out of the fire many times. I completely agree, Trish.
Yeah. So James, my phone is on Do Not Disturb, and that's what we've got up here. I'm not
he
sure.
won't get a text message.
Yeah, I won't get a text message or anything until we get off this live. Just so you know, I'm not ignoring all that, but.
Amen, Kelly.
Amen, Kelly. And by the way, hi.
Yes.
Didn't even know you was here.
He has my back and my head and my arms and my whole family. All my friends. All of you guys.
Yep. So I'm pretty excited. We started touching on the subject a while ago, and I don't know how far we got, but we just keep getting sidetracked.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really excited about this off-grid shower bathroom setup we're gonna have, guys. I don't know.
So I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's nothing new. I've seen them on the internet before, but an off-grid shower where you take two of those big IBC totes and then you flip one upside down, put it on top of the other, and then you cut a door in it and you can make a shower out of it. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do one with a toilet in it, and they're going to be attached, and you're going to walk into one and then turn to go into the other. And I think it's going to turn out really, really neat.
I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to get to work on it.
So he's waiting for 5 o'clock to come.
Yeah.
And
as soon as this live's over, we're going to go out there and start working on it. So
I don't know what we're going to do for dinner because I'm going to be recording Wiley. So.
Maybe we'll find some leftovers in there to eat.
Maybe. I could throw some cabbage in with that beef I cooked last night. Yeah.
Oh,
that'd
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Turn the Instant Pot on and it'll be done in 30 minutes.
Right.
Yep, that's what we're having for dinner. So I'm still running the freeze dryer, trying to get our freezers empty. And I put a bunch of chicken, and we had a couple beef roasts that I cut up and I put in the freeze dryer. Well, I didn't have room for all of it, so we made French dip sandwiches for last night, and I was, dipping my sandwich in the juice, and it was so good, and I was like, I don't want to throw this away. What can I do with it? And so I decided I'm just going to put some cabbage in it and make kind of a cabbage soup.
What are you trying to say, James?
He just doesn't want you to have a hard time, like in that camper, It's been raining all day in Ohio, and I went grocery shopping and got soaked wet, and my body is aching so much. Oh, man. I am sorry. It's supposed to be raining here off and on all day tomorrow.
Yep.
And it's supposed to get cooler this weekend, but I've really, really been enjoying the last week or so that we've had like 70s and 80s. It's been awesome. Yesterday I went grocery shopping. Wiley wasn't with me to stop me.
Yeah. I'm never letting her go by herself again. Never.
So it's a daily battle, guys. Like, I am a gardener to my core. I just love to grow things, especially when, it's fruits and vegetables.
And because of the move, I have cut her off right now.
It's a daily struggle. I've been trying really, really hard not to plant anything. And I have some stuff in pots that I saved from the garden last year. And, but yesterday I went grocery shopping and they had like berry bushes. And so I bought grapes and raspberries and blueberries and.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what else. But I got like 9 or 10 of them.
She's supposed to be cut off. But see what happens when I let her go out by herself.
They were only $5 each, so I couldn't pass it up. My dream is to live in a food forest where you could just go outside and just pick food everywhere. And that's what I'm going for. So
Daisy, we have thought about that. We really don't want to get rid of our cow. We've got 2 and 1 on the way. So Butters is pregnant again.
Due any day.
Due pretty much any time. And we really don't want to get rid of them. But the way the property is over there right now, we would pretty much have to spend too much money buying feed to keep them going. And we don't need that when we get over there right out of the box. So
we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, we're going to be doing YouTube and Jody says buffering on and off. I wonder if you're not on the Wi-Fi. Could you not?
I should be.
Yeah, you are, I think.
Yeah.
Hi,
Judy.
So, we would really love to take our cows with us, but we don't have the infrastructure. We don't have any kind of fencing, and we don't know. I mean, it costs a lot. lot to feed even one cow. And, you know, we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, you know, we're going to be doing YouTube and, we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, you know, we're going to be doing YouTube and, we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, you know, we're going to be doing YouTube and, we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, you know, we're going to be doing YouTube and, we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, you know, we're going to be doing YouTube and, we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, you know, we're going to be doing YouTube and, we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, you know, we're going to be doing YouTube and, we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, you know, we're going to be doing YouTube and, we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, you know, we're going to be doing YouTube and, we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, you know, we're going to be doing YouTube and, we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, you know, we're going to be doing YouTube and, we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, you know, we're going to be doing YouTube and, we don't know what our finances are going to look like because, you know, we're going to be doing YouTube and, we don't know we just don't think that we are going to be able to float that bill. And we don't want them to suffer by not having enough to eat.
Yeah, there's no way I'd want to do that.
There's not a lot of, like, foraging to do. I mean, they could clean up, like, the leaves on the bottom of the trees or whatever, but that's it.
I know, Sharon, I know, but still. Let's just get moved first.
Yeah. So I'll actually be growing everything in pots because I don't know where I want to put our garden. And the garden honestly probably won't come till after the house is built.
Yeah.
And at least at this point, I don't think it'll come before the house is built. And so I'm going to be growing everything in pots. And I did get blueberries. I've tried to grow blueberries for the past like 5 years.
Hi, Dot.
And have been horribly unsuccessful, but that's part of gardening. And I know it's just because I keep planting them outside and I'm not giving them what they need. So this time I'm going to go buy some soil that is higher acidity, which is what blueberries like, and then I'm gonna grow them in pots for now.
Really, Glenda? That's interesting. We'll have to call Rusty and Rachel and see how what's up. Yeah, Daisy, I mean, there you run into pretty much the same situation we're in right now. So last year when we went to California, we took them to my uncle's place so they would have, plenty of free range and we wouldn't have to worry about them. So they've been over there ever since. Well, whenever we got back from California, Butters was about to calve, and of course she needed to we needed to start milking her. But that's 20 miles down the road. We have to go to milk her twice a day. So it never happened. And that's another thing we don't want to get into. That is a really good idea, but I think for now our best bet is just to let somebody else reap the benefits.
Which really makes me sad because we've got 3 years into
our Butters was a bottle baby. I mean, we raised her from, she was barely walking when we got her. And
I don't know that David or Anthony and Roxanne have fencing around their place. So I don't know. They might.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know if it's good enough for cattle or what the situation is. And, so I really don't know. Dave!
Oh my gosh, Dave. Thanks.
You guys are awesome. Put some coffee grounds in the blueberry pots. I will remember that. So I'm just going to put them in I don't know. I have some 1 gallon or 2 gallon pots that I'll put them in. And then probably next year I'll up pot them or something and go from there. I've also seen people, I saw someone earlier said I've seen people grow in bags. And I've seen that happen. I've seen them do that too. Exactly,
James. That's another thing. If we sell the cows, that's just that much more, we have to be able to make the move and to, get things lined up like we need them when we get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's our baby. And I really want to keep her. I have dreams of a milk cow and making my own cheese and my own butter and having the heavy whipping cream and just having unlimited healthy good milk. And but you have to prioritize, and we don't want to. We just want to do what's best for them.
And we have a couple of friends that are really good friends of ours.
Then we're going to try to talk into moving to Arkansas.
Yeah, we're going to try to talk them into moving to Arkansas.
Joanna already said that.
It's possible.
Yeah. And she already said that that we need to be their vacation spot so they can come camp with us.
And we also know they know how to milk. They've already had a milk cow. We know how they take care of their animals, and they're very interested in buying the milk cows. So that's probably where they're going to go, which would also give us the opportunity, maybe in a year or two, to get them back.
And when they get tired of them again.
Yeah. So, we'll just see how that goes.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
absolutely.
Like goat milk.
Judy, we had boar goats that we milked here, and oh man, it was fabulous. Absolutely. I think the kids, especially Lily, our youngest, she liked it better than she does cow's milk.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a fabulous milk. So when I grew up, whenever I was young, I grew up in Sallisaw, Oklahoma, and my
Hey, Chris.
Hi, Chris. My grandfather raised goats. We had 10 acres that was just nothing but goats. We called it the goat pit. And I remember as a kid, I don't know what they was being fed. I'm assuming most of it was probably just, foraging on the property. But I remember as a kid,
Hey,
I did not like goat's milk. Goat's milk had a taste to it that just, I don't know if it was the breed of goat. I don't know what it was. I did not like it. And I was a little bit worried whenever we started milking our goats, but man, ours was the best milk I've ever drank.
And the funny thing is, they were boar goats, so they weren't even.
They wasn't even milk goats. They're meat goats.
But that just meant that we didn't get a lot of milk.
Yeah, they just didn't produce a ton of milk, but what we did get was absolutely awesome.
I can't wait to see Wiley working on a cow.
Judy, I think you're right. I mean, I'm sure it did, because that's exactly what it comes down to as far as the taste goes. They're
probably eating some sort of weed that messed up the flavor.
Hi, Cindy.
Howdy, Cindy. Are you still looking into moving to Arkansas too? I'm excited. So many people are moving to Arkansas. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes, it is. I probably ought to watch how I'm picking that up.
Maybe.
I just seen myself take a drink. Did you get PayPal for the vet?
Yes, Jody. And actually, today one of our dogs started having puppies.
Oh my gosh.
I think she has 5.
Yeah.
Anybody need a puppy? They're Anatolian Shepherd.
Please come take them. Come take them.
Of course, they won't be ready for about 6 weeks.
If I had a heart like my grandpa,
yeah,
we could get rid of them. But
I don't have that kind of heart.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yay, Cindy's still thinking about moving. You better hurry up and get out of California before they start charging your electric bill according to how much money you make.
Yeah, no kidding.
Don't get me started on that. Never mind.
Chris, I'm telling you, man, I bet you would have liked it if you would have drank some of the milk we had. I honestly, I don't know that I really could tell the difference between
really
the store-bought cow's milk.
I think that I think it was a little bit like creamier.
Maybe.
And our friend Joanna, she got really good at making goat cheese. It was so good. She did like a garlic and herb goat cheese. She did a lemon pepper goat cheese. Oh my gosh.
Hi,
I
Lane.
could just sit there and just eat it by itself.
Yes.
It was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really good.
They used to drown them, didn't they? Your grandpa? I don't have the heart to do that.
So, Grandpa raised blue tick hounds, and he had a bitch one time that had way too big of a litter. And so, of course, his first thought is to get rid of the runt. And, I wouldn't let him. I begged him for her, and I wound up getting the runt and raising her at home. And Shannon, I had a guy offer me one time $30,000 for Shannon whenever she was young.
Golly.
She was, registered blue tick hound, and absolutely one of the finest blue tick hounds I've ever seen. And yeah. So that actually happened about a month before we moved from Sallisaw, Oklahoma to Shawnee, Oklahoma. And about a week before we moved to Shawnee, Oklahoma, Shannon come up missing. I'm pretty darn sure my dad sold her. But he told me she ran away.
We had a potbelly pig when I was growing up, and my parents told me it ran away, but I'm pretty sure it became breakfast. Looking back.
Yeah.
Raw goat's milk, if they've been fed well, is really good. Dang, 10. That's terrible. Christy said, my last litter, I kept them all but one, and my daughter has her.
Wow.
All but one is spayed now. Dang. I'm trying to find an affordable place. I'll be calling vets tomorrow to see if I can find an affordable place to get. We have 2 female dogs and a female cat that need to be spayed because I really don't want more babies.
Yeah,
and
we definitely don't need no more babies.
Yeah, no. If they're baby goats or cows or rabbits, we'd keep them because we could eat them. But I'm not interested in eating dogs or cats.
Glenda,
so.
in my experience, your dad was exactly right. That's in my experience. There is no way I would ever get rid of the runt. Offer me $200 for my.
For a feisty mutt that would sometimes tree a squirrel.
Yeah.
Don't tempt me. The meetup would be perfect excuse for me to bring one. Yes, it would.
Yeah, Evelyn, you really need one.
I promise they're gonna be cute.
The sea hit and everyone that was begging for a puppy backed out. Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Pyrenees mixes, yeah. You are reminding me of the movie Old Yeller, Salazar, Blue Tick Hounds. Yep. Blue Tick's one of my favorite coon hunting dogs. I loved them.
I ain't never had one, but I like them. From what my experience with them. $30K for a dog, man, until I'd just have to miss that dog. That's it, yeah.
Bye, Dave. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you so much.
So a story behind 30K for a dog. I witnessed a truck wreck one time, and so I spent a lot of time with this lawyer out of Oklahoma City, and this lawyer out of Oklahoma City had Sooner Black and Tans up in Oklahoma City, so he raised black and tan hounds to sell. And he told me one time that he had a couple of no good dogs that their mom stepped on their tail and broke them, so their tail was crooked, and they was no good. They wasn't worth any money, so he had a couple of the puppies, and if I was interested in one of them, he'd sell it to me. And I was like, well, yeah, sure, how much? He wanted $1,800 for a puppy that was no good. That was, he said no good.
Had broke tail.
So he started telling me his story, and he went and paid $80,000. I can't remember exactly, but the male and the female. So one of them he paid $80,000 for. One of them he paid $40,000 for. And this is what he started his business with. So these was big, high dollar, super registered, whatever, black and tan, male and female. And him and his buddies wanted to go make a video on how they hunted and, the things, how, everything. So to help sell their pups whenever they started having pups. So they loaded them up in the dog boxes at like 10 o'clock at night, got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, drove all the way to Tiger Mountain, Oklahoma, got out of the truck and walked back there and opened the door on the dog boxes, and both of the dogs was dead.
That's so sad.
So he had this big, high-dollar, custom-built, super expensive dog box built for the back of his truck, but he forgot to open the vents, so he suffocated the dogs going down the road.
Oh, that's so terrible. That is so
like I
terrible.
said, $120,000 male and female dog. And yeah, that happened. But he still has Sooner Black and Tan, or well, I don't know about now, but he had Sooner Black and Tan up in Oklahoma City, and sells some super, super high dollar, awesome dogs.
Daisy, the puppies are Anatolian Shepherd.
Yeah.
And Eunice said this is the price at ARC and Shawnee. The cost is dog, spay, neuter, 45, cat, spay, neuter, 30. That would be so awesome. That would absolutely be
So
affordable.
I want to say that's ARC. I'm pretty sure they're right there at Acme Road and 177.
I'm Googling it right now.
I may be wrong, but I know at Acme Road and 177 there's a place right there that does some really cheap stuff.
Oh, Shawnee Animal Shelter. Is that what it is?
Oh, is it? don't know.
It's probably not Aggie Residence Center. They're closed right now. Hopefully we'll be able to get him in. That is right there on 177 and Leo. Actually.
Oh, me too, Elaine. Me too. And I mean, he almost started crying telling me the story. I mean, he is obviously an animal lover, and it was just a terrible mistake that cost him the life of his dogs. But, it was, yeah. When I moved over in an air conditioning van for my dogs, they are my biggest babies. Absolutely. You talking my language now. What do you say?
Don't know.
Lynn and Shannon, no doubt Ford dude, especially when you go get home from the pound. Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't know how to...
They're here in Florida, but they're illegal. But for them to legally sell it, there has to be a place disclaimer on the label saying it was not for human consumption at $8 a gallon. Holy moly, that's crazy. Yeah, here it's pretty much illegal to sell raw milk at all. But I mean, there's back doors to go in to get some if you want some. Look for no-kill animal shelters. The one here cuts a deal with a vet, gets spayed and neutered done at a discount price. Yeah. Yeah, ours is a no-kill.
Is it? I've never been to the Shawnee Animal
It used to not be, but they have just, in the last, 5 or 6 years, made it a no-kill. And that may be what she's talking about. But I don't even know if they're there anymore, but you know where I'm talking about, the little truck stop right there on the corner of Hackney Road and 177, the little strip mall back behind it back there. There's a vet back there that does really cheap spade and neuter. And I want to say it was like $15 whenever we took ours to have it done.
I called a place in Jones. They have a ASPCA program thing that they do, but it's like, I think it's like $60 for females and it's a little less for males. And it doesn't really depend on the dog or whether it's a dog or a cat. I think it's about the same price. But they have such a long waiting period that you call and then they tell you, well, send a text message to this phone number. So then you send a text message. Then a couple days later, you get a text message back saying, okay, we received your text message and now we'll call you in a few weeks or whatever to schedule an appointment. And that was 2 months ago and I still haven't heard back. So we need to find something else. And the nearest ASPCA is in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and that's 3 hours away. So
I never thought about that. Why have we not thought about asking Dog Man? I know, because Dog Man's big into that, helping the dogs, doing all that
he
stuff.
is?
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
There was a program.
Hey, Gene.
There was a program that I had heard about. Yes, Jody. Yes. There was a program where if you were low income, you could apply, and it only cost you $10.
You're messing with stuff here.
Oh.
What are you doing?
It would only cost you $10 to have your pet spayed or neutered. Oops, I just closed it out. But I haven't been able to. I found the application. And I sent it in, but I never heard anything back. So I'm wondering if that organization has any funding or whatever.
They may not. Yeah. You never know. And I think that place that I'm talking about at Acme Road and 177, they're kind of the same type thing. Sometimes you can get them done for $15, and sometimes it costs more. It just depends on how their funding is.
There's a reason he goes by Dog.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Hi, Mama V.
Howdy, Mama V. Y'all, Mama V at Possum Run Homestead goes live at 5. I don't think we're going to see you guys over there today. It's a really nice day outside today, and we really want to get a jump on our off-grid shower.
Yep.
So we're going to be outside working.
We're going to go out there and see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Yep. See what kind of mess we can make, huh, Wiley?
Oh, I can make a mess.
I know. Yeah, you definitely are pretty good at making messes. That's for sure. I think that's why he keeps me around, because I go behind him and pick up after him.
Yep, storms are supposed to come in later. Yeah.
And then it's supposed to rain on and off all day tomorrow.
Supposed to be raining all day tomorrow. Yeah.
And then it gets cooler over the weekend before it warms up again. Chris, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. Except we're going to attach 4 of them together. So 2 high. And there's going to be, you're going to walk into one and there'll be a toilet in there. And then you'll walk into the other one and it'll be a shower.
Be a shower, yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be a whole, bathroom system.
Hey, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. I think it's going to turn out awesome. We'll see. We'll see.
Glenn, yeah, it does stink. I can't talk. Sheila was just down the road from us when that happened.
Yeah,
she was almost there, and she went to turn around, and a semi-truck had rear-ended her.
Yeah.
And fortunately, it didn't hurt her. It didn't hurt her truck. And so I'm glad that we were able to fix it. It's not that big of a deal.
Not that big of a deal at all. No.
For the deal she gave us on it, it was still well worth it.
Yeah.
To have the kitchen, so.
How long have y'all been married?
Never.
I don't like her enough to marry her.
I'm not special enough.
We have not. So Jenn wants her dad to be involved when we get married. And we went to California last year and had it all set up that we was going to go into Utah and get married.
Reno.
Nevada. Nevada. Yeah, sorry. We was going to go into Nevada and get married. And
my dad and my stepmom were going to get married too.
Yep.
It was going to be a double wedding. It was going to be awesome.
It snowed and we couldn't get over the pass. So we wound up not being able to do it while we was out there last year. And as far as Jenn and I are concerned, I mean, we are married.
Yeah.
There's not,
in our hearts, it's a done deal. So.
But eventually it's going to happen. Hopefully,
Maybe if you don't piss me off. No, I'm just kidding.
Hopefully we will be able to get out and see your dad again and get things done.
Yeah. But we've been together for 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 years. And honestly, it's probably the best 4 years of my life.
Aw, you're so sweet. You're just saying that because you want dinner.
Did it work?
Yes. Wiley can do just about anything, but asking him to be romantic doesn't work. That's okay, because I'd rather him talk crap to me, because if he brought me flowers, I'd think he done something wrong. But he comes in and talks crap, and he's like, where's my dinner, woman? I'm like, all right, that's my guy. I tell him to hush up, and it'll be done when it's ready, or when it's done.
I thought you were married the way you get on together. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, we consider
ourselves married. So that's really, like I said, hopefully one day it's gonna we'll be able to get with her dad where her dad's there.
Mm-hmm.
And with the new kitchen, time to teach Wiley to cook. Oh,
Wiley's actually an excellent cook. We make a really, really good team in
yes,
the kitchen.
we do. Yes, we do.
I'm surprised, because when we had first started seeing each other, I think I had caught the big C word, and I was sick, and he insisted on coming over and taking care of me, and I was like, okay, fine, you can come over and make us dinner. And it was actually really good. It was simple. I think it was those, we call them hobo dinners, where you just put like a meat patty and potatoes and broccoli and stuff in a full pack and put it in the oven. And it was delicious. And I was like, okay, you can cook for me. He's actually a really good cook. I was together with my ex 8 years and she bailed. Well, that's sad. That's sad. Food is the way to the heart.
Yeah.
It's also the way to my thighs. Food goes straight to my thighs, I think.
Following your building.
You two are a hoot. I'm sure she loves it. Yes. Chris said he's following your build too, Mama V.
Okay, I read that wrong.
Oh.
Prayers for that same action.
Oh, that's
tough.
tough.
Man, that's tough.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm going to be really sad when my dad goes. Really, really sad. Y'all might not see me for a while after that happens.
Although I don't even like my dad, it's going to kill me whenever he goes.
Liar.
What?
Yeah, you say you don't like your dad.
I don't.
His dad calls him like 20 times a day, every day.
I can guarantee you I've probably got 2 missed phone calls on that phone right there.
Just in the time
since we've been on this live.
Yeah, and then if he doesn't answer, then his mom will call my phone.
Yeah.
Which is okay. It's alright. But Wiley's a handy guy, and they know it. So if anything goes wrong or needs to be fixed or handled, Wiley's the guy they call.
Yeah. Unfortunately. I don't know what...
Aw, dang, James. That's sad.
I don't know what they're going to do whenever...
Melvin Donnie, their 50th anniversary is April 18th. Congratulations!
Wow, that's awesome!
I wish we could say that we were together for that
Yeah.
long. I'm not even that old.
I ain't even going to live long enough to be able to say that.
Be careful what you say. I might change your diet just so you live forever. I have to remind Wiley all the time. I'm like, hey, you're too valuable. Be smart and don't hurt yourself.
My dad is 91 and still my best friend.
Oh, that is so
That's awesome. Yeah.
That is so awesome. Oh, Barbara lost her dad at the end of January. I'm sorry to hear that. My dad isn't in the greatest health. He drinks a lot of beer and smokes a lot of cigarettes and has problems that come along with that. And he just he talks about quitting smoking, but it's a really hard thing to do. So
my dad's the same way. My dad just turned 75 in February, and so he went
Tammy,
in.
that's so awesome. Her and her husband have been together since '84.
Wow.
That's longer than I've been alive.
They found some black spots on his lungs and a spot on his thyroid. And he just went back in Monday and had it looked at more, and I think they found more spots on his lungs. And so, yeah, we still don't know how that's all going to play out yet.
Yeah.
But he's a bad smoker. He smokes probably 3-4 packs a day. And
A lot.
Yeah.
One right after the other. Hey, Dragonfly Acres, how are you today? Coming up on my mom's going home to Jesus March 30th. Oh. My mom passed away, I don't know, probably about 10 years ago. And she and I didn't have a really close relationship, so I more felt bad about us not having a relationship than her going home. I don't know.
I've seen where you quit sometimes. That's when stuff happens. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes your doctor says, quit smoking, and then you quit smoking and you die.
Well, welcome, Mike. I mean,
hey.
You got here just in time to say bye.
Right. Oh, yeah, we're going to...
Hey, Troy! How's it going?
How's it going? We're excited to go outside and work on our
little off-grid shower. Yeah.
So we won't see y'all in anybody else's lives tonight. But please don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. It really helps our channel reach more people on YouTube. And it's the best way that you can support us is by watching and hitting that like button. Also, Mama V, I'm just going to give you all a quick rundown of the live stream schedule tonight. Mama V at Possum Run Homestead at 5 o'clock. 3 Mississippi at 6. Simple Life of Claim 7. Empty Homestead at 8. Vineyard Farmhouse at 9. And Old Man King Homestead at 10. So, Yeah.
Christy, I do too, and I'm actually taking those steps. I've started vaping, and I've lowered my nicotine level quite a bit while I'm vaping. And so Jenn was filming our video over in Arkansas the other day, or a while back. And anyway, somebody commented yesterday and said something about that she didn't watch our videos to see me vape, and I needed to put the vape down. And I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty proud of myself that I've quit smoking and I've started vaping and I've gotten my nicotine level way down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry that it was caught on video and you had to see it.
But to be honest, we really don't care. Not to be rude or anything, but that's the gist of it. We really don't care. I saw Mama V's thumbnail for her live, and it says, "You can judge me when you're perfect," and that should be our new motto.
Right.
Like in the Bible, Jesus said, let the innocent man throw the first stone or something, and then everybody dropped their stones and walked away because nobody's perfect.
That's cool, Charlene.
I'm happy that he's switched over to the vape because it smells a whole lot better than those cigarettes did.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes a little while to get used to it, Gene, but I'm used to it, and I've actually totally quit before doing that, but anyway, I don't want to get into all that. And it's time to go. It's 5:00. Mama V's coming up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Jesus Lord, she said, I just thought and rolled my eyes. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Our friends with the larger channels, they get some serious criticism, and people can be so ugly.
I can tell you, I can't wait to see the comments we're going to be getting because we're going to be way different than everybody else.
But we redneck everything. People are going to be like, "That's so ugly." I don't care. It works. So Troy had
Amen, single man. Amen.
Troy had apologized earlier for not being around. Dude, we understand.
We totally understand, Troy.
You get busy with life, and sometimes, in our experience, you just get burnt out on YouTube, and you just need a break. And we've been there, done that. So no need to apologize. You will for sure see us at the meetup in May.
Absolutely.
In Arkansas, we are co-hosting that, so we will certainly be there. Yep, the only perfect man died for our sins. Amen. Yep. So, the fact of the matter is he's making the transition, and he's at least trying to quit smoking. So, I'm proud of you for that. At least.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I promise I'll never try to get you to quit drinking coffee.
Good night, Liam. Good night, everybody. Y'all head over and see Mama V over at Possum Run Homestead. And
we love you guys, and we really appreciate y'all. And we will see you guys on Friday at 4:00 over at Working with Wiley.
Yep.
Bye,
y'all.
Adios, amigos.
I'm ready to get working.
With Wiley.